Hello and welcome back. We're at it again. Playing some more of that Pip and Hatch ranching contest seed that I have going on. If you want your chance to win either the Pip or the Hatch Plushy shoulder sitters with the in-game codes for the comfy beds, you have until August 30th, midnight, to bank your save into the Discord. Take your save file, post it in the Discord. Have as many Hatches and Pips ranch as possible. And whoever has the most wins both plushies. And whoever has the most Pips after that wins the Pip. And whoever has the most Hatches after that wins the Hatch. And we do have an extra Pip for an honorable mention. All right, so we're going to have to queue up a few things all over the maps. One is I want them to come out here, but I want to start maybe getting this. Well, first of all, we have to start it up. Very low volume for me for some reason. What up, Zarek? Let's get a tile there and a tile there. And I want to get rid of those, so we'll cap that off. Okay, they have plenty to do on this planet, and then we're going over to this one. Yes, we're digging out this area for some reason. Not exactly sure. What was my big thought on that? Well, we're definitely going to leak out any atmosphere that was in here. Oh yeah, it's all gone. Luckily, I still have this little area that's not very breathable. And other than that, I mean, we do have a rocket ship. Oh, crap. Mistakes have been made. Oh, crud. Crud. I guess I could do something like this. Drywall all this. I am going to have to think about how much oxygen I have in the tanks in that rocket, which is a lot. I have a lot. Okay. Also, I have 2 dupes out here. How many dupes are out here? View interior. Do they have to be groomed to count? They have to be tame. They don't have to be groomed, but they do have to be tame. 3 planets now, huh? That's what we're doing? Okay, great. This one's going to need to have... You know what? Let's up the priorities on these constructions. Yeah, we'll do those fast. I'm going to try to save some of this hydrogen that's up here. I also need to pump this out, which I was doing, but I really want to pump that into an oxygen machine. Because right now, this is probably polluted water, but it's... Oh, it's got crude oil in it too. Great. Let's put a... Yeah, let's fix this a little bit. So these are my slicksters, so I'm going to want to have something here where that oil can't come over. Problem is, the polluted water needs to. Because this pollutes too, but this isn't polluting right now, I don't believe. I don't think we're giving it gas. Yes, we are. Let's stop giving that gas. I don't think we need to give those gas. Okay, we'll just run these. And I will put these on automation again, so that we're not just burning it. This is going to have a atmo sensor. Not ammo. Why the hell? Not ammo. Hydra. There we go. Alright, Hydra sensor would be good for that. And then let's go back here. Food is an issue, is it? Probably. I wouldn't mind going home and getting a rancher and a cook and maybe a hauler. Go get like a few more dupes. I could send the researcher back to do it too. We have enough gas. Let's do select career. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Not yet. We'll have to set up a base first and then we'll do it. Let's get some more cloud print in here. Hopefully we can get into all that. You know what? I will cancel these 2. Let's make sure our priorities are on 6. Slick Oni, how you doing? Hopefully they're going to get those done soon. I think we got rid of most of our hydrogen that was in there. Gases. No, we still have quite a bit. And as far as this goes, I want to get is it under food or rec? Espresso machine, that's what I want. Anything with decor on it? Not really. Cobalt, I guess. Oh, wow, yeah. And so that needs a what? Liquid intake pipe. I'm guessing for water. Hopefully. Domestic. There it is. Domesticated critters. 74. It took a while to load. So we have 74 domesticated critters. We have 10 Drecos. That don't count. 16 hatches. 2 hatchlings. That doesn't count because they're not... Well, I mean... I'm going to have to refer to... I think they might count. The babies might count. Sage hatches and sage hatchlings. Yep. And then the glossy Drecos don't count. Yep. So there you go. That's a way to tell. It just takes a while to load in, I guess. Does this take power? Probably. It takes 480 watts, and we are not running power through that. I don't know if this line can handle that much power. Maybe like that. I don't need to power this fridge either. It was a sweep-only thing, huh? I guess I'll keep it. Definitely don't need to power it, though. You have a half ranch worth of hatches right now. Got 1 pip from the pod. Yeah, I got a pip from the pod, too. I think I should have started ranching it with thimbleweed seeds. But you're going to need dirt, especially with the hatches, if you're going to want to feed hatches dirt. And you got to have a lot of pips to do that. So, I don't know. There's a few different ways to go about it. But I took way too long, personally, I think, to get onto ranching pips. I mean, technically, I'm still not ranching them right now. Carbon dioxide. Cancel sweeping, I guess. Redneck just farted on her. And we still have natural tiles here for some reason. You know, that's kind of gross. You know, instead of just normal tiles, let's do tiles like that. That should allow liquids through and anything else. That's in, that's good. So here came that water. This should be then pumping into our spawn. It is. That's great. Okay, plenty of that going on. How you guys doing? Alright, we'll continue this over. You don't need to make those. Thank you. I think that'll... you know what? Let's do it right there instead. And then, let's see, Slick. They got that done. That's good. I need to get a bottle up there. And a background tile. That one already has a background tile. Let me see if I have any mopped up liquids. I could mop up this liquid. Ethanol. They're starting to get a radiating sickness, and I did not bring rat pills. Oh boy. That's okay. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Maybe a little vomity, but other than that, they'll be fine. I'm going to have to build a lot of stuff here. Let's check our skills. Paulina, you're fine. Everybody on the ship is fine. May is a researching digger construction person. Wow. I think May's in in training right now. May has, yeah, an athletics of 9, machinery of 11. So I'm going to keep you on that schedule. Pay, I think, is also brand new to the colony, but can't do researching. So we're going to give you rocket piloting. Frankie over here could have crop tending. Engineer Troy could have improved carry 2. Yeah, we got to keep on the new dupes. Devin could have demo or improved carry 2. I guess demo. Why not? That's good for now. Definitely kind of sickly looking. I don't think he's trapped. And back here, did we mop that up? We're mopping it up now. That's great. We'll relocate that ethanol right to here. And then this ethanol, relocate that. 30 grams, that's perfect almost. We'll relocate that right there. That one's not as necessary. This is basically just to make sure nothing falls in it. And maybe I'll just leave that one up there so I can, just in case, you know, like have something close by that I can use if it fails. If we have like a sneezing or a farting dupe or something. Let's see, we have not been bringing in water for a while. That's good. Looks like that is full max gas pressure anyway, so we have plenty of oxygen here. And hydrogen. Alright, here we come up. Somehow we're not able to get in there now? Interesting. Anybody coming with the bottle? I guess I can't get through there because I can't get up there. Should be able to do that and then be able to get over there. Luckily we have food. Yeah, I need a farmer rancher over here bad. So we're gonna set this up as quick as I can. All right, here's Turner with the ethanol. Yep, slime just hanging out. All right, ethanol empty 9. Turner, you want to just do that real quick? Thank you. All right, that will keep our atmosphere now. Yikes. That's fine. Absolutely fine. And that's sealed off. Awesome. And then we're doing this stuff. Yeah, I really need to put the backing in here. So we'll do a full row. Don't know if they'll get around to that, but hopefully it looks like 2 of them are down right now. And then this whole place, this is going to be, yeah, that oil. I do not want the oil in there. The water over here, though. That's fine. As far as a spawn goes, maybe right over here. Let's queue this up. Could put like a little spawn over here. Get us some different kind of oxygen going. Over here, we now have an espresso machine. That's awesome. Let's do a 6 on that. What was that? And we don't have that many calories here. Cooked seafood, gristleberry, grub fruit. Alright, well, good thing we only have 11 dupes. I'm gonna have to work on that. I guess this could have... Well, this has... on a sweep only. But they can go get it, right? I think so. Yeah, he's getting his soda pop on. And are we getting germs here? I don't think so. You want to go to that one? Yes, there it is. The espresso machine works. Should probably get like a light in here and stuff. Heck yeah. Soda pops and espresso. That wouldn't be a bad thumbnail either. Living the good life, yeah? Alright, let's go back to this planet. Okay, I still have a little area right there I have to deal with, and then I want to seal this all up, which means, well, not a lot. They are all in the rocket right now. Why are you all... Okay, here's somebody. They had nothing to do. Then let's build these two. Then we're gonna go in there and tear it all out. You know, I could dig that out. That would allow us down. Yep, now Yelp can go down if he wants to. Or just through. I think I want to move all this stuff on the bottom here out of here just because it's going to get hot when we take off. And I do plan on taking off relatively soon. Then let's start digging out. Let's start digging out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Hold up. I mean, I might want to do at least these two. Right, these can go all the way across. Want to give them plenty to do. Now that we have an atmosphere that we can hold on to, I think. Somewhat. And I could even maybe build a ladder over here. I don't want to get too irradiated, but, you know, as far as poles go, maybe I get one over here. Yeah, why not? Let's also dig all that out. Well, that should give them plenty to do. Could maybe make this pole go all the way up to there. Alright, Slickoni. I kind of want them to focus on this, but I don't know why they're not. We got 3 suits here just ready to go. They must have too many other things going on. I mean, we're building this. Okay, I'm going to speed that up a little bit. I am tempted to line this with something else just to help with radiation. It's mostly safe. Actually, that's pretty fine. We do have some shine bugs, though. I got plenty of places for nature reserves if I really wanted to, too. Plus, the pips will help out on that quite a bit. This place, I only want you pumping if above 50. There you go. Don't pump anymore. And I think we got all that ice out of there, which is good. These are getting up to 73 degrees, so they are warming up finally. 77 degrees. 100 degrees. What? What is the temperatures in here? It is 90 degrees. 87. I mean, that's where it's really hot. Are we making steam? Not really. We have a lot of polluted oxygen in here now. It's very breathable. I need to get pumps in here again to get rid of it. Fine. Let's get steel pumps. I'll get one right there. And one right there. You know what? I'll get one more. Alright, there's those pumps. We're gonna say anything that's not carbon dioxide? Or steam. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide going out there like that, do I? What if I deviated that a little bit for just a second? Already have one going out there. And this was for gases. Yeah. Give me a second. How do I want to do this? I want it to pump out everything but carbon dioxide. I guess I will need a gas shutoff. Or I could use a pressure vent here. And anytime that we have carbon dioxide, we will just vent it back into the room. Yep. So let's get the automation work. Okay, and of course I wouldn't mind these all being automated. Let's do an AND gate, I guess. It's going to be a gas element sensor. Let's say one there, and one there. Then we're going to have a NOT gate, not carbon dioxide. If it's carbon, wait. Yeah, run until you have carbon dioxide. So a NOT gate. And I guess a filter gate? Yikes. It's not looking great. That's fine. Alright, so not carbon dioxide. Anything that's not carbon dioxide is going to run. Yeah, I could do that. That would have looked nicer. I don't know if those have power. I know it has a power line. No, it doesn't. Let me connect those. And this has potential power consumer 0, so that's fine. We can turn those on anytime we want. But we'll set them all up first. How's this going? Okay, so we got mostly that done. Let's go ahead and get in this. As far as this goes, I almost kind of want to have like a radiation rocket right there. That's like free fuel, I would imagine. It's pretty irradiated. It's not too much. Alright, I definitely want to close this off though, so... something like this. Cancel that last one. Okay, we only have so much oxygen though in those tanks, so hopefully we'll get that relatively quickly. And over here, I don't know, maybe I have not enough tubes? We got 5. Is this still running? I don't believe so, because we cut off the water to it. I want to get rid of this. Let's deconstruct these pipes. Then I want to deconstruct these buildings. I guess we could have our base of operations at the top. Just make sure that they are able to get out. View interior. Yeah, they're just eating. How much food we got? Oh, we got plenty. And we have food here as well. I am very tempted to send them off. Let's see, 16 grams. That's not very much. This is not very much. Do a little bit there. We could set up like an algae diffuser. Let's see if we have any algae here. Wood. We do have wood. That's good. Let's see algae. I think I brought some along. Let me go back into the rocket. Do we have algae? No, we did not bring algae. Good. Who wants that? Luckily, we do have some water sources, though. This would be a prime one to utilize. Right underneath that crashed satellite. It's a little unfortunate. Maybe I could come in here, dig all this, but not that tile. Wouldn't mind seeing what that is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't notice this. That's a problem. Cancel that. No wonder we don't have any atmosphere in here. Nice. Okay, now we should be able to hold an atmosphere, hopefully. Great water sources over here, so that's definitely where I want to go. So let's also then continue on digging this way. Very important to get oxygen up and running soon. We have plenty in the spaceship, but not so much here on the planet. As far as this goes, I might build a ladder that goes all the way across. All right. They were scared there for a little bit. Ooh, 68% stress. That's not good. That is not great. Maybe I had to watch them for a little bit. Stress is going up by 10% a cycle. Yikes. Why are you so pissed? Yeah, calm down. You need to go home for a little while? Maybe. How breathable is it in here? Ooh, carbon dioxide is building up. That it is. I could probably think about a way of filtering that out. Maybe? Not really. Not very easily. Okay, that's working fine. Do we want them doing anything over here? Wouldn't mind them digging out more down this way. Of course, there's a lot of bad gases down there, but it doesn't really matter. All in the name of progress. There's some Dracos down here. Suppose I could just go down to this area of it. 1, 2, wait. The main thing is I want to miss the hot spots. Alright, just get a couple of these digging commands going. Well, at least this will give us more algae and also clay, I think. A little bit of clay, a little bit of gold amalgam. Don't really need a lot of that stuff, but at the same time, it's always nice. 1, 2. That should be good. That'll give them something to do. Slick Oni's got plenty to do. Looks like they did most of this and working on it right now. That's great. Let's keep on going with that. I might have to deconstruct some of these. So deconstruct buildings. 7. Uh-oh. Can I mod that? Kind of. Cancel this one. There you go. Lots of background time. We're claiming a lot of this map. Alright, on this planet, max stress. 75% now. That's not good. Alright, well, they've done all this, so... How do I get them to de-stress? Well, I could put in a really nice place to eat in here. Banquet hall. Okay, banquet hall. Let's have a, under food, we're gonna have the box. Since I don't need to refrigerate it, we're gonna have the furniture. I think I can build this community. What? 400? I don't have enough wood for that? Alright. Let's enable auto harvest on all of these. I want to get some other tiles in here. Maybe airflow that one. We'll get regular tiles of granite right there. %. Yikes. Let's do 100 tiles. I don't really want to do 100 tiles. Actually, let's do... Do we want private bedrooms here? Maybe. Could do all sorts of different kinds of beds. Really? Can't build it there. But I could build it there. Interesting. Huh. Alright, cancel that for now. Then we want furniture. Still don't have enough for that though, so let's get the... I don't think I have an artist. Get the arrow pot out of diamond. I don't need this to be that big. What's the smallest banquet hall we can get? Banquet hall needs to be at least 32 tiles. Three more. Okay. Perfect. Let's do berry sludge here. 9. Alright, hopefully they'll go harvest some of these. Alright, now furniture. Communal table. Perfect. Alright, what are we going to plant? Murph leaf? Yeah. Oh, it needs back wall? A playful Paku. A bright beacon. Do we have any pip stuff? We got a pip yellow. Swirling waves. I don't think they have much for pips. Pixel Rexes. I mean, Calf Kush, that's always a fun one. Not enough atmosphere for that, is there? Well, let's keep making atmosphere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That should bring in a little bit more atmosphere for that plant. Do I still need a rec item? I think I do. Let's get furniture. We'll get another one of those party line phones. Alright, is that a room? It's a mess hall? I think it needs a displayed ornament. Fuck, forgot about that. The pressure, it needs 100 and... Guess I could break open a couple other places, like this one. Something like that. Stress, 85%. Not great. They're not really happy right now. Might have to build a de-stressing room, or... See, this is mess hall. So, probably needs recreational building, decor building. Display and ornament, yeah, I don't have that. Unless there's a story trait over here. Which I don't believe so. And of course we're doing that. Hot polluted oxygen vent dormant. Cool. Oh, hell. None of that was made. Okay. So stress, yeah. Let's go inside and look around. So the carbon dioxide is building up a little bit. There's a few things that I could do. Like I could deconstruct this. Actually, let's deconstruct. Oh, do I want to do that? Maybe I should think about making them go through a nature reserve. I think we have some plants over here. How many? Well, this would count as a nature reserve. Let's put in a door here. Cancel those. All right, and then enable auto harvest. We could put in a furniture park sign right there. Maybe I have to make them go through this area for some reason. Although I don't need that many plants. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that would be a tile. This would be a room, like right there. Yep. They're super pissed. Is that a nature reserve? It is. Oh, I love it. Well, at least they got that in. That's going to help out a little bit. And then 4 down, which would be right there. We could have like so, and then make this like so. That would be the nature reserve. I think a nature reserve has to be what? Hopefully it's big enough. Yay, they're working in a nature reserve though, so they get the bonus every time they come through. Over on Slickoni. Did we get rid of those pipes? Yes, we did. Did I get those put in? No, I did not yet. So I think I want to come in here and dig. Cancel that one. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, this is exactly what I want. And then I can put in this stuff. That stuff. Whoops. Let's go over here. Hopefully this will still be a nature reserve. 75% stress. See. Nature reserve. Still a nature reserve. Good. Let's continue over. Because this is where I want the food to be. Maybe I get a airflow there. And then, I mean, I could do the banquet hall again or try to. I just don't have a decorative item. Maybe I get a great hall instead. That would at least give me 4 morale instead of 1, I think it was, for the mess hall. Let's continue on this way. Dig all this out. I'm surprised his stress isn't going down. I mean, going through a nature reserve should be like 6 + 6 to his mood. All right, furniture. Let's get in a water cooler. Let's get in some furniture of a pot. And then tables. I mean, I could still do the communal table. Let's deconstruct. Well, not deconstruct, but dig. %5 stress? Wow, that went way down. Way down, 5%. Wait. Sure. Pretty happy with that. I'm gonna dig into some of these. And we're gonna keep on going down with this ladder. And the pole. I wanna get an atmosphere in here. Yay! And that is a great haul. Nice. Let me get the food down here. Let's get that in. Another one there. All of these across. These. Now it's 82. Oh, I know why. They were on the rocket. Ouch. Can I make you go through the nature reserve? And this is going to have berry sludge, level 9. All right, how you doing now? Follow cam. I mean, you should have just went through a nature reserve. +6. Oh boy. Not too happy about it. Are you done? 84. Oh, do you not have a place to sleep? Yelp. Stinger. Not restricted. Okay, everything's fine to go. He's just upset. And even following him, it's still going up by 20%. Ouch. That's going to be a super problem real quick. I think we... I don't want to go home. Hot polluted oxygen plus this saltwater geyser. Got pools of water down here that are reasonably level temperatures, but eventually they'll warm up. Gold volcanoes. Guess we could do a rec room. What can I use for power? Obviously oxygen with hydrogen would be great, but I really wish I had brought glass. Which reminds me. Glass. Let's make another 99 of that. And then I would like to put glass in here. I don't know how much glass I have. Where is glass? About 5 tons. Max stress. So let's do this. That would be the bottom door. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Cancel these. We'll get people going through here. This will be a nature reserve, right? We'll just get a whole bunch of nature reserves. Furniture, park sign, nature reserve. You'll come in here, you'll go down. Actually, cancel these. We'll get another door right here. And then we're going to go in here with furniture. Where is the massage table? Is that medicine? It is. Massage table. I'm going to need a pot. I think you need a pot in order to make it a room. So furniture, pot. That will need power, which we might have to run. No. We can run power down here. We have a lot of power. So, cobalt. Okay, that's decent. Let's get ladders going up, though. Alright, well, that will be the priority. Hopefully we'll be able to get that accomplished before he freaks the frick out. Stinger, where are you at? Follow you around. I might have to put him down to sleep for a little while. Or at least give him a better downtime slot. Hold up. Schedule. Nuggie. What happened to you? She like sunburned or something. Alright, Rocket guys. Stinger, you're going to get a little bit more of a downtime. There you go. Now you should have a better morale. Stress is still going up by 15% a cycle. What up, Nugs? Ooh, our tank of oxygen is getting low. Yep, I need to get out of this rocket soon. I am going to deconstruct this because I don't want to go home right now. And we'll build something there. Yeah, he's not able to breathe right here. That's not going to help his stress out very much. Let's go ahead and get a mini pump. It's going to have a gas check, element sensor. It's going to allow out any oxygen. So that would be just O2, so automation wire. And then if it doesn't, if it's not O2, it'll just continue going this way. This should be on a timer sensor that only runs once in a while. So timer sensor. Yep. Timer sensor will have that going. Yikes. Oh man, I really screwed that one up. Hold up. Let's not do the timer sensor there. Put it there instead. With a bridge. Oh, where's Stinger? He's off on the planet. There you are. Follow you. Well, they're good dupes. That's why they get stressed out easily. %. Okay, he's going on break. That's a good thing. And he's got a long break. Okay. Oh, yeah, you gotta go eat over there. Very nice. And is this a nice place? It's a great hall. Yep. That should help your mood. Stress 94, still going up. Only 3% though. Only 3%. All right, so for oxygen. Yeah. This is only going to be on for like remember. We only want it on for a few seconds. I'm going to say 30 out of 600. Yep. It's going down by 25%. Love it. Down by 45. Way better. Okay, that's good. We'll still build this, though. And that is yet another nature reserve? Sure is. You guys able to get to that? Waiting delivery. Unreachable. Yeah. Dang it. Alright, this is going to be for... Well, first of all, we got to get a plant in here. So let's do that. And I probably don't have, well, maybe. I do have reed fiber, so I could do this. That would be a tile right there. Let's get also maybe granite on this one and that one. Dig out this. Okay, down to 81% stress, which is good. I think I can focus on getting the oxygen now going. Which would be awesome. That would be over here. We got bleach stone just hooting out, which is fine. We're all in Atmo suits, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, where do we want to dig in here? Definitely going to want to have ladders go in that direction. Dig out this. Let's get that analyzed, level 9. And yeah, I don't want them on that unless they're at 80% at least. And luckily, I don't think they're going to be very soon. Yeah, they're not already. So this would be 80, start break at 80. In break at 50. 50. Yep. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Gonna dig out all this. Of course, it's gonna be warm. Got poke shells here too? Nice. How's home doing? We still got some food. Love to see everybody working on the wheel. Slick Oni, how are we doing over here? We still haven't done a lot of this. That says it's unreachable. Really? Okay, well, we do have one guy going out in his suit. Why would that be unreachable? Oh, because there's some gaps right there? I'm guessing? Where are you going? Maybe I should have them store some of this stuff up here? Yep. So that sedimentary rock. Let's get a bin. And I will try to hold sedimentary rock right there. That's a lot of polluted oxygen. This one, max stress, 76%. Looks like they're studying. That's awesome. And we have plenty of gold amalgam that we can go get. Let's do something like this. There's some oxalite right there. I don't know if I want to grab that oxalite yet. Doesn't really matter. Is that 2 gold volcanoes? Oh my goodness. That's neat. What's better than 1 gold volcano? 2. I want to build down. I think so. I definitely want to get in there. Yeah, these might as well go. They're not going to be staying there for long. I think I already have like 2 gases over here. Maybe I could build insulated tiles like so. Like so. Something like that. And then have something down there. Yep. Deconstruct that ladder. How about Slickoni? I need to get more of these in. Sedimentary rock. We'll do 5 tons. There we go. Not there. What kind of gases are we working with? I hope I can trap one of them in there. I'm gonna get doors in here. What's up, rocks? Let's go gold amalgam. I think I want to have... I'm gonna be over here. Ooh. Maybe? Something like that. Because eventually I'm going to have another tile like right there, just so I can get 2 different gases in there. Yep, that'll be fine. Could do it with airflow as well, but I don't know which one costs less. This one's 200. Airflow I think is 100 each, so it's about the same. Alright, let's deconstruct these ladders. That ladder. Make this set for open. Locked. Locked. Alright, we got these databanks out of here, so relocate those into the ship. We'll be taking those home with us. This could have a reset on that timer. And just to see if we can get some of this carbon dioxide out of here. I guess I need to power it. Damn it. Oops. Alright, here we are with this. I need another one. And then I need to get a pump in here. And the pump needs to be gold amalgam. We don't need to use steel. Gold amalgam. Save there. Let's get a hydro sensor. And some power. And I think I will get a tile right there. Yep. I think I did that wrong. I think I did. Maybe, maybe not. This is where the gases need to be, right? Yeah, so all I have to do is mop this up. Maybe, right? Is that going up again? So now we have two different... Well, we definitely have two different types of gas right there now. Interesting. I'm not really sure. Let's move that. I need a... trying to do an Azure waterfall, and I really wish I hadn't done it like this. I have a feeling this ain't gonna work the way I want it to. Yeah. See, this is erupts. This is I had two gases there. Let this fill all the way up, maybe? Not exactly sure. We're gonna wait until that fills up a little bit, I guess, and then worry about it. Anyway, so that's gonna be the saltwater guys are done. That will then have to have a pipe, which we'll need insulated, igneous, going out this way. As far as the oxygen machine goes, I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it. Should I put it on the right-hand side? I mean, I want to take up valuable real estate for the pips and stuff. We do have a lot of water here. Could come down in here and dig this out a little bit. Underneath the hot polluted oxygen vent. I mean, I could also fix this up, although it's dormant. And it puts out 214 grams a second. It's not a lot. Let's see. Oxygen machine. I don't need a big one, right? It's like... maybe we could make a 2 set Hydra. Make like a 2-tier Hydra. A 2-tier Hydra. All right, let's do our floor planning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe cancel that last piece of ladder right there. But we could definitely do that. 1, 2. That pit might drown. That's okay. Let me get a bin here. Automatic dispenser. Right there, please. I want to get all the bleach stone in there. I have a feeling I definitely did that wrong. Alright, Slickoni, here you go. We can get some more drywall in. Errands? I mean, they come to it once in a while. Yelp is unreachable. Yeah, Yelp is a critter rancher, isn't he? I forgot I do have a critter rancher on board. That's nice. This will be for bleachstone, organic. This will be for slime, rot pile, polluted dirt, polluted mud. This will be for sublimators of both kinds, and on a high priority. Thank you. That should help out a little bit. I mean, it might work. Only if it's below that amount, huh? I have to close this door. Lock. I'll probably have to come up here like so. Dig up this. Come up there, get out that bleach stone real quick. I'll have to wait until the water comes up to here in order to put that gas in there, though, I think. And as far as this side, I'd almost want it to be a whole different gas, but it's got different gases in it right now. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Maybe I vacuum it out? No. Sagoni, how we doing? They're getting around to it. How's everything else going down here? Oh yeah, we were gonna do this. So this is, we want carbon dioxide. I want the whole room to be full of carbon dioxide. So let's copy that to this one and to this one, and then we can just turn this on. This would be for carbon dioxide. Yep. All the polluted oxygen can go out. It's overpressured. Of course. Let's mop that up. Alright. Hopefully, I mean, they're getting a little bit of carbon dioxide, but not a lot. They're pretty much starving. Why aren't you running? Power pipe locked. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Alright, well, they had to mop all that up. Guess I could come in here and get in some gas bridges. Let's get a couple canister drainers. Okay. Some issues, maybe? How are we doing on O2? Oh my goodness, we are almost out. I gotta build an oxygen machine real fast. Alright, well, we're gonna set that up over here, I guess, and utilize this pool of water to get it going. Alright, so what I'm gonna want to do... We can make this the bottom floor of it, maybe? This would be the oxygen. I might have to build over this way a little bit. Which stinks, because I've been collecting all the stuff and dumping it right here. So this will have to be changed. There's all that bleach stone leaving. Get rid of this. Let me get a insulated tile. Let me open this. Actually deconstruct it, yeah? I think we deconstruct that. Build it down by one. Yeah. And in order to get in there, let's get a door. Like so. Yep. And this one could be unlocked, maybe, depending on how much water we have. Okay. We are on the second level of water now. We just have a little bit of carbon dioxide in there. Okay, unlock this one. Auto. Alright, now you guys can get in there to do this. Maybe? No gas output. Yep. So that cleared out the gas pocket, which is nice. Alright. They have nothing to do. So let's see if we have any gases. Probably not. And what gases are in here? There are gases in there. Maybe we make it all hydrogen. Right? Hydrogen would be great. If I were to make it all hydrogen, I do have to come up here with a pump or something. Yikes. There's no room for a pump in there. There's a few different ways of doing that. Of course, if I do this, it's all going to flood out. If I were to open that up, the hydrogen would probably Yikes. Deconstruct that. Alright, I need to get them doing other things, so this is going to be on a sweep only. Let's then go ahead and continue down here. Yikes. That should be fine. Definitely dig this out. Alright. Now, in order to get in there, maybe I could build something like that and vacuum it out this way. Might have to get a little blob of water that I've probably already got in a bottle somewhere, or I can just mop. Yeah, I got a bottle right here. Salt water. Relocate. 9. Empty. Alright, they don't need to go through that right now, so I'm just going to close it off. I think she is. Let's see. Oh, you're allergic. Are we out of pills? She should have her pills being made. Oh, we don't have the medicine compounding skill now. Anybody want to learn it at home? Medicine. May. No, you don't want to learn medicine. Helena. Probably not. Well, Engineer Troy can have rocket piloting. Devin. Improved carry 2. Yep. You're just going to have to be here with allergic reactions. Okay, no. Well, let's find you here. And then move you. You want to see her in a Puff Atmos suit. Here she comes. She got her little pit balloon and everything. There it is. See, she was already in one. She made it. Alright, back over here. We're getting meteor showers right now? Oxalite. Oh, that's going to be super helpful. Maybe I don't need to build an oxygen machine. We could just run on oxalite. In fact, let me go to the star map. Do they get any other kind of... No, just oxalite meteor showers. That's super cool. Fast enough, I don't need it, huh? That is true. But then that would make me lack power, which, you know, I mean, there are bees, but that would take a long time to build a nuclear reactor. And I desperately don't want to run the wheel. Let's see, let's dig out all this. And that, and all this, and that. Deconstruct this. I need to get up here and make this a vacuum. Let's just check the gases. Yeah, it's bad. Alright, let's get a regular small little itty bitty pump. I can't. I don't have any plastic. What? Did I loaded plastic. Oh, we can't get back into the spaceship. should probably have a place for the oxalite to go, and a bin right here would be perfect. Maybe get a pole right there, since this is going to be something we're going to want to do pretty quickly. Slickoni, how we doing over here? We still haven't mopped that? Oh my goodness, you guys suck. Oh, okay, here they come. Actually, I did want to see how they're coming with this. They're doing all right. Desperately need more here. Some right there. Those 3. Those 2. Okay. Yikes. No plastic. Oh, actually, we might have plastic now. Let me check. Yep. Any gas pump. Pipe. I think a regular gas vent should work. Yep. And then power. Good thing I brought a lot of cobalt. I guess this is the way we're coming in. Is it? Must be. Well, that's a lot of the metal I brought with me. Luckily, we got 2 gold volcanoes, so once we get those up and running, it shouldn't be that big a deal. In fact, I might just go ahead and pop them right away. In fact, this amount right here would be perfect. We could just keep on digging down. Of course, all this is going to have to move later on, but for right now, it should be alright. I guess I'll pump hydrogen in there after the fact. I mean, I guess instead of this, actually, let's deconstruct that 9. I want to instead maybe have a gas canister filler. Yeah, and I could put it right there too. So we'll just extend this down by 1. And that way, whatever we do capture, I can put the hydrogen right back in there. We'll come in from this direction, though, to do it. Oh, did I make a bin for oxalite? Sublimeters, oxalite. Level 7. Y'all can do that if need be. I think I'm going to just pop this open. Maybe I'll go in like this. At least give us some gold right now. Although we are almost out of O2. Oh my goodness. I'm going to need to build a rocket port thing over here. So let me get a couple tiles of, I don't know, igneous rock. Deconstruct that. We'll just pump oxygen straight back into that rocket. Alright, there's that. Let's get the... It's under ventilation, I believe. The gas rocket port loader. Yep. And that would have gas pipe. We'll have gas pipe out of like obsidian. That's cobalt. Cancel that. That's gonna have to be made out of steel. Ouch. At least we got a lot of food over here. I mean, we could always eat the other meal ice. I think I need to haul everything out of there. Over here. Oh, hell. Oh, you... Well... That's not... Well, it might help, actually. It might be fine. Here comes the gold. Are you trapped? You can leave this way. Ouch. This stuff can be moved. And all of this. Should I pump? I might pump water in there just to fill it up, but maybe not. Yeah, that stunk. Did not like that at all. Just need that one little plastic pump, everybody. Let's check up on Slickoni. Still mopping down there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work very well. I'm going to just build this here instead. And this can go up. We'll go ahead and make that a higher priority. Let's go duties. Actually, let's cancel mop and sweep commands. Canceling mop and sweep orders. Just stop it. Apparently we have slicksters down here, so it's not going to be something I can do a lot. And then priority construction. We want these to be 7s. And you can just deconstruct that whenever you want. Alright, over here. I could open that. Don't need to. We can mop it up. This is in now. So the gas pipe is... Oh, yeah. We need to have the... Under ventilation, the gas canister filler. And that could be out of gold amalgam. At a high level. And then, since they don't have anything to do... Let's then go this way. Oh, we do have coal, so we could bring up coal power. That's a thing that we could run. We don't have a lot of hatches here, or any, so... Might have to get one out of a printing pod. We got plenty of pips. Thing is, I am building stuff. Oh, did I ever make the thing on the rocket? Let me check the gases on the rocket. Still pretty bad. Can I reset that timer? Is that the wrong thing to go out? Oh no, it's because I don't have an output. Let's go. Yep, simple thing. Here we go. That can just vent out. Yes, Northern, I get you. She's meowing into the fan. Are you trying to sound like Darth Vader? Yay, we're pumping out. Oxygen. Oxygen back in. Let's go ahead and think about that. We're bringing in this. It's barely breathable. Barely breathable. It's very breathable. Rising pressure on that one. Yay, we got gold now. If that oxygen would come out, that'd be super helpful. There it is. Okay, we can cut that off. Deconstruct it. Deconstruct gas pipes. Let's go into power wires. Deconstruct these. I think that's it. Then we'll have to sweep it all up. This, though, could be emptied. And then we have oxygen, chlorine, hydrogen. I guess chlorine is what I'm going to use for my base gas. Alright, let's move all of this stuff. To right there. Oh, wait. All right, that filled up pretty quick. All right, so the bottom gas. We could put this back on. Mm-hmm. Now the question will be, I think I might just be able to put in the carbon dioxide and call it good. Or not carbon dioxide, but the chlorine. Because that one would be on this one. So unbreathable chlorine gas, level 9, enable auto bottle. Alright, that should go in. Really? That's all the chlorine I got? Alright. Hydrogen gas? Really? Oh, it ended. Guess they didn't want to scam me after all. There goes that one. Awesome. Let's deconstruct this and deconstruct this. Yep. Hold on, let me slow this down. Which one are you deconstructing? Your top one? Alright. Okay, what happened there? Yikes. I have to do that again. Except for I don't have a lot of... This wasn't... okay, that one got deconstructed first then, huh? That's probably going to force that other gas out. Dang it. I should have waited. Could go back to the save. Let's check the gases. Yeah. Let's go back to the save, reload it. 529. Yeah, Northern was like right in the fan. Her whiskers blowing. Okay. So this one is hydrogen. This one is for the chlorine. Then we're gonna deconstruct this first. Of course, if that doesn't do anything, I could do oxygen. I think oxygen would be nice. Cancel the bridge, because I don't think there's anything behind this anymore, so cancel that. Let's put another one behind it. Yep, because we don't have one anymore. And instead of the hydrogen that I was bringing in, cancel this. Still going to have hydrogen, isn't it? Yeah. Not really sure. I guess I could just do it again. Gas pipe, deconstruct, 9. There you go. Then let's do another one. 9. There you go. And then deconstruct it. Nice. So that should give us plenty of hydrogen. 1490 or 1469. Okay. Then, do I have any more in there? That's the question. Let's put another one on it. Let's see if there's anything in here. It contains hydrogen. Yep. 260 grams, so this should be the last time, though. Okay, and then we will deconstruct that again. This would be chlorine. Yep. Which we do not have, I guess. Huh. Well, maybe I should just do carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide would be a lot easier to manage, so we'll get a pump down here with a power wire. And a vent pipe. I'm surprised that hasn't been... Okay, it was not being deconstructed, that's why. And this has, let's go into the gas pipes. This has 0 gas in it. There's no gas pipe there. I hate it that they go through that all the time, but whatever. And this has no output? Are you kidding me? Did I? Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. Alright, what did that get? Nothing yet. Ooh, we are getting low on oxygen. 549 there. The view interior, how is that looking for gases? Not great. It's still pretty bad. Of course, once we stop going in there all the time, it'll help. Alright, there's that. Alright, this one could be oxygen. Oh, wow. Wait. How much was that? Not even a blob. Might want some more oxygen. You know what? That's fine. Thank you, Engineer Troy. Appreciate that. Let's open that up. Welcome in. How have you been? Hopefully well. Let's see, we got the hydrogen there. And then this would be the oxygen. So let's do gas pipe, deconstruct, 9. Then gas pipe, deconstruct, 7. Hopefully they'll get to the 9 first. Hold up. I don't want to deconstruct this one at all yet. Cancel, because we're hoping to get some carbon dioxide into this bottom one. So chlorine, no. There it is. Carbon dioxide can go in there. All right, that should be a new gas. It is. Perfect. Yeah. Just stopped by during work. Cool. We're trying to do an Azure waterfall so that it's like a forever storage on this side. You have to have 2 separate gases, right? So we have hydrogen up here, which will stay up there. The oxygen right there. Then down here, we're hoping to get a little bit of carbon dioxide. Let me go ahead and deconstruct this too. And all these pipes, I don't think I need them anymore. Now that we have that gas there. There's the carbon dioxide now. So now we can go in here and deconstruct this. And it should work. Hold on, let me slow it down. Going to gas overlay. Yes. Yes, it is working. All right, nobody can go in. In fact, we can lock this one. Lock this one. Lock this one. Now that should just continuously... Oh, hell, we left some igneous... We left some debris in there. This would be in a bad spot, though, but that's okay. Because eventually it's just going to get really overpressurized, and it doesn't matter. As long as it's below 500, it'll pump, right? And it's way above that. Awesome. All right, we can mop this stuff up. And we don't need these anymore. And the pump can be deconstructed. Then I will need igneous rock around this. Deconstruct this. Up here, we might have to get a ladder. Could get rid of this. Don't need it. Alright, so the next thing would be to make this salt water into regular water. But at least now we have it captured, so it should be fine. I could put a sweeper right there and grab that one piece. This side, maybe not so much. How about Slickoni? How are we doing over here? Alright, that is coming out now. That's good. All the polluted oxygen. Anything that's not polluted oxygen, though, should be... Well, I mean, the carbon dioxide should come back in. Gas levels are really high there, yeah. Oh my goodness. That's bad. Hold on, I want to take a small BRB. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can't breathe hardly anything here. There's like a couple spots you can get a breath of air, and that's about it. I haven't been sending water, and so they've been breathing it all up. And I haven't made an O2 machine to replace it. Although I was planning on bringing in oxygen from the other planet, since we have so much of it. I was hoping to get this done. So that I could let that hydrogen up there, but I think I have a bigger issue at hand. So, I'll be right back. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and go to the home planet. See what we have as far as oxygen that we could send over. This is where the oxygen comes out. This is coming out from the other planet. This is... Where's the other one? That's the one that's going into. We do have a pipe of O2 this way for those suits. Yeah, I could do something like a bridge here. We'll get a bridge like so. I will snip this off. And then we'll bring this. Oh. Hold on a second. Cancel that. I could just use the bottles. I think I do bottle my oxygen. Apparently we've been sending them hydrogen. For power, most likely. Yeah. And now we're going to be sending them O2. So let's get a vent here. It might have to be high pressure. No, it does not. We'll get a vent here. And I think I'm going to need to get some down where their beds are. Something like that. And then this could come down. Crap. Whatever. With a bridge. And that is going to be the priority of construction for today. Alright guys, you need to work on that real bad. And that pump over there is putting hydrogen into our suits. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we get in the print? Pip eggs. Wrenching or rocketing operator. Don't care. I don't even want the pip eggs. I mean, I'll do the pip eggs on this planet. Yep. You guys want to do that? You know, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Let's go back over onto this one. They're bored and have nothing to do. Okay. Maybe I could deconstruct all of this. That'd be a good start. Now I've got to really think about an O2 machine here. He is trapped. Build that. This ladder needs to be built right there immediately. Come on, guys. This is the job right here. Yep. Let's make sure that we're ready for it by going home and clicking on oxygen. Breathable gas, oxygen. 9. Hopefully somebody will come to do that. Devin's on it now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a place for the oxygen to come out. Somewhere. There we go. Oxygen's going in. Hell. More of that, though. Then let's go to Slickoni. They are not doing that at all. Bro, there's so much hydrogen right now. Where is everybody? And you're going up there to do something, huh? Like, I really want these to be the priority, so these are going to 9 now? Don't make me red alert this shit. I think I want these to turn off. And I really don't, but at the same time I do. Yeah, that gas shut off is just putting in other gases in there though too. That's bad. Oh my goodness. Let's snip that off. I don't know why it's putting... Okay, there's some oxygen that it let through. What are you guys up to, man? You still haven't built any of this shit. What is this made out of? Sandstone? Don't you have some? Alright, I'm gonna do this one on emergency. Oh, come on, dude. You're almost there. They're probably bored and have nothing to do over here. That is bad. Could explore a little bit, maybe? Alright, that gets them doing something. That should have let out some gas out. No. But why? Because that's a white output or a white input. And I'm probably trying to do it in the wrong thing, huh? Yep. That's the wrong one. That's why. Here's the O2. No, that's not the O2. Where's the O2 one? That's the wrong one. There it is, right here. Oh, and it can't operate. Okay. Gross. Can I even get to this? Yeah, I can. I can. Maybe. So these are going to be emergencies. Then we're going 9s. Yep, it's bad. It's definitely bad in here. I mean, I could open up this area. Ooh, you know what? Dig out those. Dig out these. That might help. All right, let's keep an eye on this one. As far as the oxygen machine, I'm going to have a place for this to get desalinated. I guess that could happen right here. Let's go ahead and dig this out. Pipes. Oh, crap. Well? That's fine. And Sliconi. Yeah, stress is going to go up. Speed it up. Alright, so we have the O2 hopefully coming out of that soon. Luckily we still had air in those Atmos suits, because these are not. Alright, well hopefully they'll get that done. Over here, we're about out of oxygen in that machine. So let's build an O2 machine. Deconstruct. Halfway tempted to build it right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Can we get a priority of an emergency on these, please? Yay! Here comes the oxygen with a little extra hydrogen. But there it is. There's some O2. Yeah, we have plenty of coal. I should probably use coal for power as well. All right, oxygen. We got some. Yay. I think from now on, I'm going to change this up. Yep. I'm going to have this coming out this way. Yep. And then going down to that. And then here, we're going to have 2 bridges. Something like that. And a gas valve. Like so. That gas valve would go down like this. And then be pumped out this way. Not a high priority, but definitely want to get that done. That will make sure that our suits don't have anything but oxygen from now on. Ooh, meteor showers over here, huh? Yeah, that's all that oxalite. In fact, ooh, let's dig that up. That might be really good. Alright, well, they're gone. Yeah, that's quite a bit of oxalite right there. Oh, I could use that all sorts of ways. Definitely don't need a big oxygen machine over here. Yeah, that's a lot of oxalite. Alright, Slickoni. How are we doing over here? We're getting a little bit more oxygen. Looks like we're not... Okay, there's some. Nice. This is set up. So, all we need to do is get a little oxygen in there, which we don't have much of. These pipes all need to be emptied out. Wow. I suppose I could get a little oxygen down here if I went like something like this. Yeah, just shut this off for now, please. I don't want to keep filling that up. Well, actually, if I snip this, that's at least one of those oxygen packets that I can grab right now. And I want this set to 0.1. 9. Oh yeah, this base needs some TLC, something awful. Alright, well that got switched. Now this other one, though, needs to be deconstructed. This, I'm gonna probably vent out everything. Let's just vent that all out. Hey, I think we got that correct. Alright, so that's correct. Oh, wait. What was it? Yeah, oxygen. So we want to have another bridge. Like so. And what we'll have is this going here. This coming in like so. Then going this way. We're going to have to snip that off. Make sure that it knows to go that way, though. With a bridge. This is the bad gas we don't want. I'll have it going up this way. With a high pressure gas vent. Probably right there. With this up like so. And as far as oxygen, it's sporadic. It's not all the time. It's only when dupes get around to it. Ooh, and I need bridges. Actually, no, I don't, because this is already primed. So we can cancel this one altogether. That should help them with this. Oh, and these pipes are empty now, so let's snip them. We won't need all of this anymore, so deconstruct all of this. Gas pipes, no. I want to get rid of buildings. Deconstruct, building. Crap. Cancel. Automation will have to go. Okay, this will go into here. There's a little oxygen right there. And these can go back in. This could be deconstructed. Hey, a little O2. Maybe get these priorities on a higher level. And then I could turn those pumps back on. Actually, they're already on. Right, well, that's better. Oh, yeah, these are all destroyed. I guess we can now enable auto repair. Nice. Wrong element down. Oh, okay. Well, there was a little residual. Yeah. That works way better. And what is the gas looking like? Well, we at least have some oxygen now. I could go back to the home planet and build another one of these. And if I don't forget, we can have another one that's for oxygen as well. Now this planet, we are about out of gas. I'm surprised we still have some. But I think I want to start bringing the oxalite in here, maybe? Because it is barely breathable. Do I have those little devices that you can put up on the wall for the oxalite? I don't think so. Research. We are researching. Wow. We just haven't been doing it because Stinger's not at home. All right. What is this? Aluminum volcano. Okay. Wow, that just looks like a really nice steam room right there. Two gold volcanoes and an aluminum. It's not bad. So we dug all the way over here. Let's see if we can't also go down. Of course, that sand is going to get in the way. Yeah, I suppose. What is that? Bleach stone? Yeah, it's fine. That gets us down to this salt water. And maybe I go ahead and do the same kind of digging up. Hey, we got a little fossil in here. That'll be helpful. Alright, maybe I drop all this. Oh, I see. No oxalite, and then this oxalite here we can relocate to, I don't know, there. Maybe get a pump in here. Maybe two. We'll have those two going up. We'll have that same design over there. Oopsies. With a valve. And this will go out this way with a pipe or with a vent. And this one will go like so, and then down. We'll need power. This will be 0.1 on a 9. And hopefully it'll be oxygen. We'll have to make sure. I mean, it is just oxygen in here. And now that that oxalite is off gassing, we're going to have way better pressure in here. All right, there goes some oxygen right now. Yep. What? Oh, because it doesn't have a way out yet. That's right. There it goes. Now it has a way out. And that should fill our rocket back up with oxygen. About the fastest way I could have done that. And inside that rocket, we're pumping out the carbon dioxide right now. I think I need to have that run for a lot longer. So I'm going to make that like 100 seconds. No, not 1,000. There it goes, and reset it. Yeah, that's quite a bit of bad gas in there. And that needs power. Of course it does. Okay. 240 watts. Wow. I might have to run coal. Nice. That will work. All right, what else? We can't reach this? Of course not. Sand is in the way. We can't reach that because sand is in the way. Couldn't reach that anyway, even if sand wasn't in the way. Let me get a ladder over here. Where is the edge? Right there? Okay, this will be where the ladder is. I'm gonna get rid of this sand, I think. Yeah, I don't like sand. How's Slick Oni doing? Way better. Atmo suits are getting oxygen now. We're bringing oxygen in. And hopefully we're getting all these back tiles on. Okay, yeah, we did. Well, some of them. I'm gonna get some more in. Let's get one there, a couple there. I don't need this one. Cancel. Then we do need them in here. And I think I'm going to come back in and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure if I can get in there. I think I can, so that should be fine. We can dig out all of this. Ooh, yeah, we got damaged on, looks like. Some meteors came in and did some horrible damage to us. Oh boy, I really need to focus on this one. here we go with this. Alright, do these need it? I don't think so. No, we already have cloud print there. That should be good. Then these need it. That needs it. That probably needs it. And that probably needs it. After that, though, I think we've sealed it off. Or pretty darn close. Let's go ahead and start digging down 3. Dig down 3. Ooh, maybe don't dig down 3. Cancel this. Let's get some more of these in. And what is that? That's neutronium, so that doesn't matter. Trapped. You're trapped. Maybe somebody can help? There you go. I mean, you had the rock right on you. Right, you should be good now. Right, and we need more cloud print. Now is it sealed? After they make the cloud print, it should be. And that has no power. Great, because we've been running a lot of powerful things. Yep. However, oh my goodness, we have 0. How do we have 0? Oh my. Well, I'm going to empty this canister. We got worn Atmos suits too. And no power for that. And it's dark. And I think I need to set up coal production. If I set up coal production, I could put it close. Alright. Coal generator, we'll make him out of gold amalgam. Let's put 1, 2, and then 3. Heavy watt wire. Continuing going this way, let's put in a storage bin right there. And a smart battery. You know what? Let's use gold. We have some now. Automation wire, we'll use gold as well. And that would be enough power probably to power a lot of this. So let's then go to a transformer. Power transformer would be the next thing. Actually, let's go ahead and get regular floors with a couple airflow tiles on it right there. Regular floors here will be good. And then we'll have another floor down there. And down there will be a place for transformers. Let's see, I want to cancel maybe this one, cancel that. We'll get a power joint plate, heavy watt. Like so, bring that heavy watt down. Bring it over like so. And then let's get a transformer. make that out of gold. Yeah, we can put that one there. And this wire. This is going to need to power all that. Yikes. Bridge. Do I want to charge the rocket? Or do I think I want to charge the rocket. So we will just put this together. Snip it. Alright guys, this is the priorities, huh? In fact, that one could be canceled and put in as a airflow tile. Who knows how much more oxygen I got left in this thing. Oxygen is definitely a problem today. Did it fall out? No? I don't think so. I think I was just getting really low on O2 in there. Because, well, we're out of O2. We're trying to put O2 back in there as fast as we can. Luckily it's daylight and we're not taking any power from anywhere else, so hopefully. This should be coal. COL. AL. Coal, let's do 2 tons. I have a pip in here, which isn't great. I probably need to put doors in. Maybe a mesh tile. I mean, airflow. I always call them the wrong thing. Oh, I don't think they can get out. Maybe they can. But let's make sure they can. I might even dig out this one piece. Pretty sure they're trapped right now. Let's go over here, see how breathability is looking. It's definitely looking better. Up here, we still got a lot of work to do. Let me prioritize that though by 7s. I would really like those done. This Pip has got a seed in his mouth. At least he's leaving. And he planted a plant right there in a vacuum. Mealwood. Nice. It's not going to do anything. I mean, technically I could have this running the whole base and this just running itself. Let's go inside and look at it. Gas. Do not see any gas coming in. Luckily, it still had some in those suits. Does look like this is very breathable now. And it's not popping their eardrums, which is good. So they'll get a good night's sleep at least. Thank you, Nugs. And this place, yeah, it's pretty nice and breathable. What I need to do is go get some more dupes and bring them back here. But we'll set this up first. Are you guys gonna come do this? How's this looking? 95 degrees. This has got to be getting close. We still have a lot of polluted oxygen though. Okay. This side does for sure. But the carbon dioxide is going up a little bit, so hopefully our slicksters can eat. Of course, this is getting to be very polluted. Oh my goodness, we're still harvesting bog buckets. Oh. Alright, I gotta get these pips out of here. I'm gonna get on a 8 or 9. You guys can just be put out there. Yay! Get the pips out. Oh crap! These are just running. Cancel this. Just move one. Everything else can be done over here, please. This is all on 7s. There, now it won't run until it's down to 80. That's fine. Oh, wow. Why is there no power? Oh, probably because we need to snip that. Move that down. There we go. Yep, they have plenty of battery in there now. Carbon dioxide is better. Deliver suit. And then I need to get in on this planet and build a exosuit forge thing to fix those suits. And right now on this power wire, 480 potential is 720. I could do it on this wire. Or I could just put it right down here. Let's maybe put it up in here. Those are back tiled. Nice. We'll get regular tiles there. And then an exosuit forge. That'll go. Then I'll have a airflow tile, maybe mesh tile with a storage bin. That'll be for the reed fiber and the used Atmos suits. We'll want a light. With a furniture ceiling light. Go. Power for that. That'll be good. In fact, with that, we could maybe even move our dupes inside, which would be ideal. We do have the ability to make private bedrooms, plastic beds, and all those fun things. See, reed fiber. I want 50 on a 7. And then this I want for used Atmos suits. 7. There's those. Oh my goodness, that takes a minute. Slickoni, how are you doing? Really want to get these done. This is the main thing. I really want to get this done so we can open this all up. And then I'm going to have to go up there and do a whole bunch of work. So this will be the next dig that you do, though. I'm hoping that you will finish these. They're on a 7. Oh yeah, this one was also going to be for oxygen. So copy settings, paste. There. Man, that takes a minute. And this one's probably flooded now. Yikes. Yeah, I could have Exosuit Forge exit over here or something. If I decided to do something like that, that would be something like right here. No, because that's the top. And there's one right there. So this would have to be it here. We'd have to have a path going out like so. Maybe some granite right there. Maybe we'll put some stations in there. Some dock points out of cobalt, I guess. 4 of those. Suppose I could even run that with power. And that is still filling up with O2. Yikes. Uh-oh, are you trapped? Thank you, Yelp. There's that. I'm gonna need O2 going in there. Which I already do. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe I bring that up. Cancel this. That way we would have like 2 different ways to go out. I almost want to stop pumping this. We're pretty much full up. Or is it just because they don't have power? Yeah, it's no power. What? Okay, so 240 watts. We get 60, 120, 180. Yeah. That one needs to hook up to this line, so we'll do that and snip this. There, that should be better. We'll need power for these. This one needs to repair suits forever. On a 7, forever. Yay! Let's get a door in here somewhere, like maybe right there, because the Pip planted something there. Nice. As far as that goes, it's all oxygen coming out. Yep. At least it looks like it's powered now. Yep. Yeah, well, they're pretty experienced dupes. I mean, we've dug out quite a bit, but really I want to core this map out and then set up Pip ranches. Let's see, on Slickoni though, they're working on this right now. You're idle? You have nothing to do. Over here, we've been slowly capturing all of this salt water, so we have plenty of it now. This is an azure waterfall. So we have 2 different gases here, and a 3rd gas right here. And since a liquid can't form in those tiles, it just kind of skips over and continually puts more and more in. And it can't break because they're made out of manual airlocks, which is nice. As far as other things to do here, we do have the Atmos suits that are ready, so we could maybe deliver these suits. I could then maybe come up with a different way down there. So let's dig out all of this. And I might have to mop the floor a little bit here. That's not a big deal. But what I really want to do is be able to come up here on the other side and be able to get out. Ooh, wow. That was big lightning. We'll dig out this too. Let's get a ladder going down this way. And another pole. Alright, now I could block this off. Maybe if we went like this. I think we could still get around. Maybe deconstruct those. Okay, and then I will dig out this because we will need to get in there. Right, then I will need a crap. Looks like we're gonna have to go the long way for this setup because I don't really want them going up there from their buildings. Yep. And Sligoni. Yes. We have finished this up. I believe. Okay, if that's the case, let's go ahead and deconstruct all of this and that. That's fine. And let's get in a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to tear all that out. Then let's go. Okay, that's good. We can dig all this. I mean, I don't really want to drop it on my base. It's a lot of cold. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that should give them a few commands to do up there. We probably don't even need Atmos suits to go up there anymore. Alright guys, the next thing that we need in order to have a nice place here is bathrooms and bedrooms. Which we could do pretty close, I think. Let's plan those out around this area, I guess. Bathrooms and bedrooms. Well, bathrooms, I'd only want them coming in from one side. How do I make sure that bathrooms would work here? We went into... I need to have a secondary way down, which I can, easy enough. Let's get some ladders over here. Alright, so bedrooms, let's get the private kind in. Let's go beds, furniture, comfy bed. What do you think, Nugs? Pips or hatches, or back and forth, maybe? Cancel this. We don't want that. We do want to have another airflow there. And I want to have an airflow, 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 airflow. Then we'll go granite. I guess that could be an airflow. Something like that. That should be our private bedrooms. Then we need a carpeted tile. We don't have, oh, well, we have a little bit of this. Yep, that's the right tile to do it in. Then we'll get another one, but we'll make this one a pip bed. I mean, a hatch bed. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And that isn't either. Let's go something like that. Okay, granite. And another carpeted tile. Let's get another door. Okay, here's the next one. And I'll have these be granite. One more carpeted tile there. And then we just need one more bedroom. Cancel this one. Copy that one. Perfect. Cancel this. And we need to pick out backgrounds, Nugs. We gotta get backgrounds. Man, that took up most of that space. Alright, bathrooms are gonna have to be up here. That's fine. Have a bathroom door. Get some granite. Let's see, medicine, sinks. My goodness. We only need 2. Plumbing. Bathrooms. Where's the bathroom? Lavatory. There we go. We'll get the blue kind. Should I put in showers? Should move these. Cancel these. Under medicine. Sink. Pip should be fun and yellow and happy with suns. Okay. All right. We'll get all that in. Yep. Absolutely. We also can come up with a design for the bathroom if you want for the wallpaper. Cancel this. Hold on. Cancel that. Make it just granite. And then we'll get another airflow tile. Actually, cancel that. I guess they will be airflow tiles. Alright, so for backgrounds, Nugs. Decon shower just for funsy? Maybe. What up, Redneck? Welcome in. Drywall. Granite. What kind of, let's see, she said suns? Do I have one with suns? I have polka dot. Yellow. I have solid yellow. For the pip, should be fun and yellow and something with suns. Clouds if no sun. Okay, we'll do clouds on the top. What about the hatches? We do have stars. I think there was a sun one, though, wasn't there? Maybe it's in the supply closet? No. I guess I got most of them. Don't see anything with suns. Yeah. We're setting it up to actually permanently stay here. Let's get clouds. Here they are. Nice cloud print. Okay, did you say anything about the hatches, Nugs? Should be looking royal and lush. Like the royal DLC stuff that I have? They have shadowy figures. What? Oh, they're little dinosaurs. Damn. We also have this party wall or whatever, this arcade stuff. Hatches get the royal treatment. All right. We're going to give them the royal stuff, which is this royal stuff here. Out of granite, yep. Anything on the top different or no? Solid nautical? Interesting. No. Alright, next we go with the furniture of the ceiling trim. So the hatches, they can be nautical, regal, or regular. I know you want the hatches to be regal, so we'll get those in. Granite, please. Oh, I can't put those in yet. But we could put in the other ones. We'll need to have a potted plant. I guess I'll have the potted plant right there. Let's see, under furniture, arrow pot. We have maybe enough to do this. Alright, I'm gonna unpause and let them do that. Oh, I don't even have all the pipes and stuff for this though. Okay, we're gonna need to have a sieve somewhere. That's going to be up here, so that'd be under refinement. Yeah, probably something like right there. What's going on? Toilets? Ooh. Oh yeah. They probably need to use the bathroom. Plumbing. We'll go something like this. And this will come out, but we'll probably have some place to store it. Or do I want to store the polluted water? I guess I'll store the polluted water. Yeah, let me just get another tile. Oops, another airflow tile right there. And then as the plumbing goes, it'll go up. If it can't go up, it goes this way. Then this just comes right back down and goes in. And I probably need to start that up with a bottle drainer, a bridge, and a dream. That we can have water in there. I'm pretty sure I have some water around here. In fact, I could mop some up. I might need to have a little sand over here. And so far they're still sleeping in the rocket, but at least we have oxygen again. We had run out of that. Pips are nautical? Alright. It's a lot for him to do. Oop, I forgot to build one of these right there. We got 2 nature reserves here. One right there to get to the Great Hall. And then another one over here to get to the massage table. If needed. Look at all the food we got. Quite a bit. Alright, I'm going to focus priorities on constructions on 7s to be these. Because we want to see those rooms. And then down here we have the saltwater guys are already tamed. And 2 gold volcanoes. One's idle, one's not. So we're getting a little bit of free gold from that. So we should have plenty to set up here. This will be where we ranch a lot of pips, I think. I'm not exactly sure where all we're going to ranch pips, but as much as we can. Yeah, I'd love to start utilizing the suits in here, but I don't think I need to yet. As far as this goes, it's still filling up the tank up there. I put these arrow pots in the wrong spot. Arrow pot, cancel. Cancel. We need to move those. Ah! Cancel. Move those. So what do you think of the yellow so far? It's looking pretty good. Eating in their Atmos suits. Alright, Regal trim. We're gonna keep adding that. And then let's get the corner trim, Regal, granite as well. Putting that there and there. Oops. Didn't mean to put that one there. Hold on, cancel this. Yay! It's coming together. This should help their mood. And how's the other planet doing? Because they were completely out of oxygen for a minute. Oh, it's so much better. Absolutely so much better. So I'm thinking about taking out these Atmos suits. However, I still kind of want them in order to go out into space, but I could set something up for that later on somewhere else. Maybe. Let's continue. You should have things to do. We have plenty to do here. Dig that out. Dig this out. I mean, there's plenty to dig. Dig that out. This place is, let's see, only if it's above, yeah, 50 is fine. Still have a little bit of polluted oxygen, but it's going well. And we have hardly any carbon dioxide because we're not letting these just run. Right. Or because we don't have any left. Okay. Which means I need to allow it. Oop, nope. Don't want that. Alright, also don't want this. Deconstruct. 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 I'll leave the 1. Yeah. Are we getting a Troy hatch? Troy hatch? Maybe. See, are you on that planet? No, you're not on that planet. Did you want a hatch pad? See, where are you going now? Are you going to bed? You're sleeping. Yeah, he's got a pip bed right now. But he can switch over. So Engineer Troy wants a bed over here, huh? How's that? The emojis? Oh, okay. And then the nautical, like so. 36. Oh, it's out of igneous rock and not granite. Lame. Other than that, I think everything is going well. Except for we could be running this with more power. We got natural gas in here. Great. They destroyed one of the... That's fine. It'll get pumped out. Eventually. Alright, what do we have here? We have mirth leaves. Okay, so we're planting mirth leaves. I guess I could have moved these a lot closer to the door. That would have been nice. Copy settings, paste settings. And they're not growing because of body temperature. Body temperature is 19.6. It's a little too cold. Crap. Alright, well, I've gone a little bit over. Quite a bit over, actually. So I'm going to call it right there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Don't forget, if you want your chance to win a Pip or a Hatch plushie, you only have until August 30th, so you better get on it. Except for Redneck. You don't qualify.